Hey guys, it's OKB, and we're back with, well, we're gonna do Edo Shin today. Now, I'm not gonna do this on my main account because he just isn't worth it. I looked through him. He also, the biggest thing I don't like about his breakthroughs is that he uses Advanced Experimental Vials. Which, I looked through his breakthroughs and isn't that great. So I'm gonna be on OKB Corpse, so it's like alternate account, doesn't really matter. And I have 3 of them. I'm gonna see how many breakthroughs I can get on all 3 accounts. Maybe I'll speed through them. We'll see. Let's take a look at the breakthroughs, right? Mystery first. Remove all buffs, debuffs, reduce mystery cooldown by 1, which he already does with his normal stuff. And then gains extra standard attack lasting for 2 rounds. This one gains 2 extra standard attacks, which is not bad at all, actually. I actually like that. Yeah, that's actually good. But the problem is that this is round 2, and so if he doesn't die first or something like that, or like you drain his chakra or something. Oh no, you actually don't use chakra, so that's the second thing. Yeah, normal one uses chakra, this one doesn't. Okay, so that makes more sense. It's actually usable, but I think it's more advanced tactics, and that's not something that non-whales will be using too much. I mean, you can kind of. Right, the list of Anbu and Edo Tensei ninjas that work with him, it's okay. Like it's not a huge selection. Some of them like Shisui, Susanoo Shisui might work, but yeah, we'll go over that. There's not that many Anbu ninjas. First of all, I mean, you can throw in Lightning Main, I suppose, for Leech, but other than that, I don't see too much. I mean, if you use Shin, you might use Lightning Main, which means you might use Root, which means you might use a Swordsman, which I'll get to later. Alright, so the Y+1 removes debuffs, reduce mystery cooldown by 2 rounds. That's quite nice. So this is kind of like a special tactics for ninjas that have like 3-round cooldowns, I suppose. When the target is Anbu ninja, it gains extra standard attack for 2 rounds. Fine. You could probably use this on Lightning Main position 1. You can use a +2 on position 1. Yeah, it should be fine. The standard attack only increases 20% damage. It has a high chance of knockdown. Okay, sure, if you want to do a combo or something. Usually not that useful, but it's fine. Repulse knockdown gains shields. So it's a bonus, but it's not absolutely necessary. You're just not going to get killed as quickly. That's about it. And then the other one, Y+2, is increased damage, which, this, no point, 20%, and he's a support. Like, you're not going to use him as position 1. Don't use Y. Passives. On this first passive, round 157, this is kind of like Edo Mado's thing. At the start of 157, increased critical rate for 30% up to 2 Anbu units. 30% isn't that much, but it's kind of like Shunichikumaru without the defensive resistance. Generates Anbu hiding instead of the defensive resistance though. So Anbu hiding is basically you can't target with his mystery. Unless all your other ninjas are dead, then that's something else. I want to see if that works with Kakashi and Shin. What if that can hit all 4 people? That we'll see. Anbu hiding tactics Y skill generate. Okay, so before the first action, generate Anbu hiding for 1 round, which is not that good, because you're going to use them as support, and every single round people are going to use their position 1 on you, and it's just not going to work. Yeah, I don't see this working unless it goes into the next round. If it doesn't, this doesn't help, really. Almost, I can't even see a single situation where Anbu hiding will help unless your opponent is really slow in reacting or doing stuff. Anyways, back support, last passive. At the start of each round, remove 1 debuff from Anbu and Edo Tensei, which, in the normal one was Anbu, Edo Tensei added in is good. And that's why we will be looking at Edo Tensei ninjas afterwards. And then the other one is like reviving, which is, I don't know. You could revive with Edo Sasori as a support, I suppose. You could technically use this in a 3 versus 3 thing. So if you're supporting somebody, I suppose this is actually pretty good. Maybe use it on raiding on Sasuke, Great Ninja War Madara, Minato with his +2 mystery. He's out of Tensei too. even though he's immune to status, you could take out his immunity to status with Kushina or Summer Kurenai or something. So I suppose it does help that he has this +2 to remove a debuff from Anbu and Nendo Sensei's. It kind of helps. Okay, but all in all, I still don't think this is something worth spending Advanced Experimental Vials on. Heck, I think I'm gonna only do 2 accounts on this one because this one doesn't have many. It's only 68, and yeah, I don't have many on this, so I'm gonna save on this one. But you know, upgrade to 4 stars, a little bit of power because of that collection system thing. I'll maybe draw a couple and see what happens. Get lucky or something. Yeah, the +1s, that sucks. Oh, you do get a shield though, 10% shield, whatever. Certain chance, 20. Yeah. Let's go to the other ones, which I actually have the experimental vials to do, to use on experimentals. Okay. Now, I'll go over the ninjas after I draw, I guess. But let's try to get it on. This is 189. Dummies 189. Alright, we have 111, not as many, so I'm not going to draw too many as well. Just see if I can get lucky on something. Jeez, this talk is so long. Is that why everything's loading so slowly? I bet it is. Oh, no, guess not. Oh, look, okay. High chance of knockdown. I don't know, maybe it'll do something. I'm not being too serious about this one. High chance of knockdown. There's chases with knockdown that immobilize or increase your mystery cooldown by 1 or something like that. But man, this is taking so long. He talks for way too long. I mean, he's not as annoying as Izuna, but the length of... Jeez. You know, I had an idea of making a song out of all the characters with their breakthroughs and stuff. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. It's gonna take a while. Oh gosh. Yeah, you know, Arima actually also went and spent a number of vials, but he didn't really get much. He only got the mystery part. This is... Hey, come on. Is it because this is new that they're not giving it out? Kind of. Or maybe everything is so slow. Minor means is the connection. Is this more annoying than Izuna? You guys watch that one. I don't know if I can. Imagine if there's actually a person saying all this over and over again. I wonder who actually voices these things. Okay, enough. I'm done with this guy. Ah, man. Oh wait, this is the last one that I can draw on. I don't think it's worth continuing on that one. This is the one I actually have experimental vials for. So, let's even get more luck on this one. What's it called? Shin? Kind of forget his name because he's just kind of there for Sai. That's it for the entire series. Alright, we have 300 and something. So, make sure we get something good. I am not going to take the bad ones, which include the standard attack. I'm going to skip the chase because it's helpful, but we need his special abilities, not just sustainability. Okay, good. Here is one that I'm very happy about. Hiding, right? Yeah, Anbu hiding and... let's see. Probably I want to do this. Critical rate, Anbu hiding for 2 rounds. 157. I think the only difference is that this activates in round 5 and 7 though. That's the... it's okay. We'll see. Yeah, now that I think about it, the best abilities are probably just the mystery. And the remove debuffs. This is like third, maybe. Yeah, somewhere around third. Connections again. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, Y seal. It's a resurrection type. What's the difference between +1 and +2? At the start of each round, remove 1 debuff in your team before this unit's first action. Okay, I see. So +1 is before the unit's first action, +2 is at the start of each round. Okay, +1 is not worse than +2. +2 and +1 are just different. And I think I can keep that. I would actually prefer this one because they're gonna deal status effects to my team, right? So I gotta wait for them to steal status effects to my team before I remove it. If I do it at the beginning of the round, I'm only removing the ones that go into the next round, which is ignition. Yeah, ignition, and then maybe immobilize for 2 turns or something. Yeah, I mean that's I mean, I think if he's immobilized, he won't be able to use this ability too. So, yeah, +1 is actually better than +2, in my opinion. I just thought of that, huh? Okay, that's actually fair. So we're gonna go into it. I'm gonna try not to spend too much. Try to do a mystery +1. Because even for my alternate account, this isn't worth that much. Okay, we got this. I'm gonna skip the chase because it's nice but not necessary. Y+1 or Y, not +1. Remove debuffs on the selected. Reduce their mystery cooldown 2 rounds. Okay, 2 rounds. So even we can use this on like ninjas that are not even Anbu, but you could support them with Anbu, like lightning main or so. So that could work. Okay, order the +1. Should we do that? It's only chakra though. Reduce mystery cooldown by 1 if the target is 2 standard attacks for 2 rounds. This is 1 standard attack if it's an Anbu ninja. You know, it's fine. I actually like the Y a little bit more, but not for everything, of course. Alright, let's kind of take a look at what we can use him with. Anbu. Let's do Anbu first because it's smaller. There's not a lot of Anbu ninjas, alright? This is basically every Anbu ninja in the game. Sai doesn't work. Sai. We're gonna eliminate Sai. Yamato, I mean, it helps, I suppose. You can use Edo Shin with Yamato to protect the position 1 ninja like Kakuzu or something. Because, you know, Yamato can remove debuffs on Kakuzu, and he generates chakra, so it's kind of nice. You can trade something like that. Torune, no. I mean, there's not a lot. You can even put Shisui and put him as a support, and then you have like a position. You have 2 other ninjas to choose. One is your main, so you only have 1 position 1 ninja. And so I'm assuming that you would use like lightning main root, which immune to status for swordsman, which means you need 1 ninja in the front. That's not a swordsman. That's, you know, a meta or very powerful. I mean, you could also use Suit Sai, which is kind of interesting. If you use Shin and Sai, which, you know, he's his brother-ish kind of thing. I guess Sai can summon lions that immobilize random people, and that's kind of annoying. In 3v3 as well, but a lot of people are immune to status these days, so it's not such a powerful strategy anymore. Kimono Shisui, actually have on my main account, and that actually works. So this is actually if you have Kimono Shisui, this is the way to go. And Kimono Shisui does have breakthroughs later, so you can try to use him. But I don't have him on this account or any other account, honestly, besides the mains. Anbu Itachi is okay, but he's still more of a support. You could do something like Edo Shin supports Anbu Itachi, who supports a Uchiha ninja, who's not Anbu. So I don't think there's a category for Uchiha here, but oh, actually, okay, so Susanoo Shisui is definitely the one that's very powerful. Ibiki as well. Ibiki doesn't have status reflect, so his ability, you want to be able to wait with his ability. And so if you use Shin and Ibiki together, Ibiki will be able to drain chakra and control whenever he wants, because there won't be an Edo Itachi or Summer Kurenai hitting him, right? And then you have like a position 1 something else. That could work too. I don't have Ibiki though. Now, one thing that I really want to try, but I don't have so far, is Danzo. Okay, Danzo is... the Danzo I'm talking about is Izanagi Danzo. He's the one that suicide attacks a massive amount of damage. Now, it was pretty hard to use him. You know, he deals a fair amount of damage, but it's not like he absolutely kills anybody. And he has a mystery cooldown of, I think, 3 or something. So this is like the perfect setup, Shin and Danzo, because Danzo has a cooldown of 3 rounds, right? Shin can reduce it by 2 rounds if he has a Y+1 skill. And so that means you can use Danzo for round 2 and 3. And for round 2, he's hidden, so you can't aim at him unless you have like Edo Minato or something. But it's fine because you can just use it whenever you want, and then your opponent can't react sometimes. One thing I was thinking about is if you use Hiruzen and Danzo, that'd be pretty crazy with Wind Main too. So it'd be really like a double, triple threat kind of thing. So, okay. I think you also require a lot of chakra for Danzo though, so that might be a problem. But Wind Main can generate chakra. So, anyways, Hiruzen. If you use Hiruzen, he has the suicide attack too. Resurrect immediately upon defeat, the bottom passive. Reaper Death Seal will cause fatal damage to the selected unit and oneself. Pure ninjutsu, but with skill trials you can change it to nin and taijutsu. I prefer just ninjutsu, but you can use this on someone else's position 1, and then use Danzo on that guy's position 1 too, and that's probably a sure kill unless the guy's super powered, right? That's something that I would use in space time even, an extreme tactic, because units killed by, I think, right, for Danzo, units killed, yeah, this attack cannot miss, and ninjas defeated this way cannot be revived. So even if you have Byakugan Tsunade, you wouldn't be able to revive their position 1. That's like a huge counter right there. That's kind of crazy too. Wow. I want to see that in action somewhere in space-time, but it has to be someone who has both Hiruzen and Danzo Izanagi and has Edo Shin broken through. I mean, that's a very unique tactic that most people won't use, but it's too bad, I guess. Okay, let's move on to hold on. Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, Anbu Kakashi. Yeah, I mean, you could probably use his Y skill with him, but it's not that good. So yeah, Ibiki, Susanoo Shisui, that Izanagi Danzo with Hiruzen, maybe not. And then you can also use Suitsai here, upgrade his stars. Yeah, I think those are the ones that you would probably use it with for Anbu, unless you have Lightning Main. And then you could use Shisui too, but Shisui's barrier can be replaced, so it's not that big a deal. Edo Tensei, we have a larger list, and one of the things I was thinking about is actually Edo Roshi. So one of the things about Edo Roshi is that when Jinchuriki uses mystery with him on the field, they heal, and that's one of his selling points. And so if you use Shin, he will remove 1 debuff from Anbu and Edo Tensei in your team. Now, yeah, he's immune to debuffs. Roshi is immune to debuffs, but there's a lot of like Summer Kurenai near your Hashirama, Kushina, if you're fighting against any of those people, like Six Pass Madara, 10 Tails Madara, whatever. there's a lot of people who suppresses immunity to status, including like a fire main, just a normal fire main. You don't even need to pay for a fire main, so you just kind of, there's a lot of people who goes through his immunity to status, and that's why Edo Shin might be actually pretty useful. You know, it might be also be useful for anyone in position 1. So like third right Kage, it's too bad that I couldn't get much more on my other accounts for Shin, but if you use third right Kage breakthroughs, this is actually a pretty good way, because Shin with his +2 uses 0 chakra, I think. Yeah, 0 chakra basically. You can always just put this on Jinpachi and give third right Kage a huge double standard attack. I mean, his whole thing is like chakra, kind of like, he has Kakuzu level scaling, just not Kakuzu level standard attacks. Whew. Okay, you can always use third right Kage swimsuit, third right Kage, but he has his own problem. So you can use also Edo Yagura. It's actually a good one. He relies a lot on chases, so it's pretty good. You can remove a debuff in case he gets immunity status broken. Minato particularly is also quite nice. If he uses +2 mystery with his 30% increase in damage, hits more people. This one hits more people, 30% more damage. You could use it on him as well. I mean, he's not Anbu, but he is Edo Tensei, so if he gets like suppressed immunity or something, you have like something to back you up. And then let's see, Shin also reduces your cooldown by 2 rounds, so I mean that means you can use him 2 times. If you combo with a Wind Maid, you might be able to use him 3 times in a row with his +2, 30% increase in damage. It all depends, really. Okay, so what else is there to look at? For the more free-to-play, Kinkaku's okay, but he just doesn't have that much damage, but he does have the suppression. If you have him 4 stars. Kishimaru's old, so no. Mangetsu, oh, okay, these are just never mind ninjas, but Edo Hashirama, this is good with Edo Hashirama. He heals himself and removes debuffs, but Edo Shin will also help him with that. Edo Tobirama as well, but you hardly see anyone with Edo Tobirama these days, just because he's not immune to status, but he has a lot of dodge. You can try it with his breakthroughs. Edo Hiruzen, I mean, Edo Hiruzen isn't used that much either, but he still has defense, so it's a good buffer as well. Okay, Edo Yuguto is a very distinct tactic that you can use. Remove all buffs, reduce attack, and then use Edo Shin to, let's see. Yeah, if you want to reduce a lot of attack, I suppose you can use Edo Shin. So what Yuguto does is the first round, reduce 12% attack. Second round is a massive hit, but then you have a cooldown, right? You can use Edo Shin on that cooldown and reduce attack more, so like 24% or something. That's a pretty fair tactic. It's probably not enough to beat Ronin Naruto, but it's good enough to take down the other side if you know your side, like 3 versus 3. It might be useful for you to put him in if you have, if you know that your side is going to use a lot of ninjutsu, not taijutsu. Okay, Edo Nagato is another one. I mean, Nagato, okay, so there's a combination with him. Maybe Edo Minato, Edo Nagato, and then Edo Shin. Shin will be removing all debuffs, so will Edo Nagato with his shields, breakthrough, and then, yeah, I mean, you'll be just getting a lot of shields and removing debuffs and all that stuff. It's all good. Hanan works, but he's not meta anymore, or he never really was, actually. He came out afterwards. Okay, so, I mean, there's actually not that much Edo Tensei ninjas to look through and actually use, but you can try it with Minato and stuff. Okay, I am actually going to try to use this with random teams, maybe with Lightning Main, and we'll see what happens. Put some music over it, sure. And, yeah, I will see. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to try the... Do I have Kushina, first of all? Okay, I have 3-star Kushina. We'll have to make do with that. But I'm going to try this in Arena. 4-star Edo Roshi with Edo Shin. And we'll see what happens. Because, you can reduce cooldown on Edo Roshi and be like or maybe Kushina herself. You can reduce the cooldown on Kushina and she'll be able to heal herself too. Okay, that's actually sounds pretty good. So let's do some Edo Roshi breakthroughs as well. this one's a lot more worth it, and I'm a lot happier doing this because you use them in 5 Natures. You know, in 5 Natures training, which is like every month or so they come or something like that. Edo Roshi is really powerful. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. We're gonna. I mean, this is nice, but it's not necessary. Everything else, except for the synergy attack, is better. So I'm gonna skip that. Oh, it's a lot of plus ones, but it's only plus one. So yeah, the team I'm gonna go for first is gonna be 3-star Kushina. I guess this is for the free-to-play people, but you can definitely use 4-star Kushina. And then we use Lightning Main for Leech, and then Ombu hiding from Edo Shin, and then we're gonna lower the cooldown on either Edo Roshi or Kushina. We probably have to use the probably have to do Kushina because we don't have her broken through and just like 6 rounds of cooldown and stuff, but it's kind of worth it. Okay, please give me the next gold. Oh, plus, nah, it's okay. Yeah, skipping that. You're never putting in this position 1, really. Usually. I mean, if you don't have the ninjas as supposed to, Wall nice, it's still not full. What's the plus 2? Yeah, ninjutsu by 40%. I need that one. I can't just go back plus 1. Okay, mystery is good. The mystery expresses and mobilize. But what does the mystery do again? The breakthrough, 30% more damage. Okay, yeah, definitely do the Y plus 1. Oh, less chakra. Okay, less chakra is definitely the way to go. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to use the plus 2, but in 1 versus 1, just use plus 1. You don't need the 30% increase in damage. If it's not stacked, at least. I guess this turned into an Edo Roshi video. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can at least get a plus 1 on this. Oh, we got a plus 2. Awesome. Alright, we got a plus 1 on something else. I don't think I actually really need it, but it's helpful sometimes. Alright, plus 1. And that's fine. We're gonna stick with that. Remove deep. Yeah, whatever. 5% is not a lot. Okay, so for the breakthroughs, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, recover 20% life and 40 chakra. I think without the breakthroughs is 30 chakra, which, why would you do it 30 chakra? That's almost not helpful at all. It's almost like 20 chakra. Anyways, mystery, 40% ninjutsu, 60% defense, and we got a Y plus 1. Nice. Okay. Whew. Alright, this should work. The first thing I'm going to try, I'm going to put music over this and speed this up because this video is probably going to be too long. But what we are going to do is try a whole bunch of combinations with lightning main, not fire main. I mean, I could do fire main too, but it wouldn't be really worth as much. Okay, Roshi. Yeah, Edo Roshi. Put this in front. Roshi here. Shin here. We will have enough chakra because Edo Roshi generates the chakra. It's kind of nice. And then this is not broken through Kushina, so you won't be as powerful. I'm gonna switch to lightning main. You guys will see in a second how this works. I mean, Edo Roshi and Kushina basically combos each other except for the high float, which I will have my main do. Lightning main has a high-low float chase with paralysis, so it's kind of nice. Alright guys, see you guys in a couple seconds.
You're bringing out my dark side. I've tried to escape, but I can't hide. Now my eyes are shining red. I'm listening to your words, I'm addicted. I can tell what's on your mind right now. This love for you makes me blind somehow. You take my hand and I follow you to hell. And it's too late to escape, cause I already fell. Make me feel so strong, make alright things feel right. I don't know how I should feel. You see the devil in me. You see the devil in me. You keep persuading me when you're showing up every night in my dreams to do all the bad things I've never done before. Your attention is everything I'm asking for. Trying to ignore these voices in my head. They're telling me that it's good to be bad. I'm offering you the soul of my body just because I want you to love me. You make me feel so strong, make alright things feel right.
Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna feel like me, gonna hit OT. Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna see that daylight now. Yeah, my work ain't free, I'm the bourgeoisie. Gonna see that daylight now. Gonna see that daylight when the night is done. Let's go to flow, gonna say goodnight. You already know, big appetite. Might recognize this song a little. Got 5 on it like Tom Riddle. Make it through the night, I'm ready. Daylight, it comforts that it could not make all these dreams come true now. Come true now, now. Look through the darkness and all shit apartments. Been on it for years, I've been playing. And now that I've found my way through all this bullshit, it's time for me to feel the light. To feel the light. I wanna feel like me, gonna hit OT. Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna see that daylight now. Yeah, my work ain't free, I'm the bourgeoisie. Gonna see that daylight now. Gonna see that daylight when the night is done. Yeah, I'm admitting I'm sort of faded. Mixed with the music popping, but still calling us underrated. We want it so badly, our mission cannot be understated. You can say my style is a mix of focused and caffeinated. Going through the darkness and all shit apartments. Been on it for years, I've been playing. And now that I've found my way through all this bullshit, it's time for me to feel the light. To feel the light. I wanna feel like me, gonna hit OT. Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna see that daylight, yeah. Wanna see that daylight now. Yeah, my work ain't free, I'm the bourgeoisie. Gonna see that daylight now. Gonna see that daylight when the night is done.
just realized I've built walls a mile high.